Welcome to the third video of this series where I'll show you how to build a voice AI agent that reads emails from your inbox and also composes replies. And on the top of that, I'll show you how to do vibe coding the right way so that you can expand the reach of this voice AI agent not only from Vapi and n8n, the two awesome companies that we are using, but also custom coding with vibe coding techniques. But in this video, I would like to give you an introduction about myself. So let's go and start that one. My name is Aemal. I'm a software engineer specializing in building AI agents for SMEs, really complex ones, really things that uh, require a lot of engineering brain. I speak 5 languages. I am so much a techie. I've been writing code for the past 23 years. And I'm also so much entrepreneurial, so you can talk to me the business lingo as well. These are the 5 companies that I've built in the past decade. In total, more than 16, 17 years I'm an entrepreneur, but at least focusing on these past decade. A WebRTC-based communication platform where we connected developers with each other so that they can do debugging on video and screen sharing. These two agencies, a React-only agency and a smart contract-only agency that I ran for multiple years, around 7 years. I bootstrapped asynchronous voice communication platform for 4.5 years, launched on AppSumo and so on. Very big tool, kept building it for 4.5 years. I built a voice AI agent in 23 and 24, about which I'll talk in a minute. From January 2025, I went all in on my personal branding in this workshop formats and building AI agents for bigger SMEs as an individual contributor. So my voice AI agent that was so near and dear to me was VoiceKit. My co-founder and I built this dream of Knight Rider, the talking car called Kit, in 2023 and 2024. It was a voice AI agent that basically would talk to you and you could work while driving. So this is an amazing concept that used to be considered as science fiction in 1980s, and that science fiction is now becoming a reality. We did everything all startups do. We went on the stages, we raised some money, I brought some savings of my own. I lost all of those savings, but I learned a lot from my tenure running VoiceKit. And sometimes startups end, but missions don't. My mission is still the same. I've been building AI applications for the past 7 or 8 years. Now with 2.5 years of experience building AI agents, after this liquidation of my company, I'm positioning myself more as an educator. I'm sharing my knowledge through my YouTube channel and through these workshops on a continuous basis with other entrepreneurs so that they can build better tools as they go along. I build these AI agents, or my specialization goes towards this AI agent that do not use APIs. They use computer interface, something like computer use from Anthropic that was announced in October, or operator from OpenAI. Also, Manus AI, if you guys saw a month ago, that a lot of people think that this is a second DeepSeek moment for China. But how did it start? I started tweaking things around. I said, like, I want to build a self-hosted computer use so that AI agents can use this. And I started building this. Literally in January, I built this thing that only did one task, taking a picture of anything that you ask for from the internet and then bringing it back in this chat window. I posted it online. It kind of went semi-viral, and it pushed me to do this, and I kept building it in public by analyzing these screens. This is a screen of the computer use from Anthropic. It has a chat window. It has a computer. I analyzed operator literally by seeing it. I didn't even have access to operator then. I said chat computer. And then Manus AI chat computer. I said, like, look, I am okay with chat. I have been a full stack developer for 17 years. So chat is easy. I built the chat part. This is an actual screenshot you'll see in a minute. And then I said this window of actual things that can run. Okay, that can be done as well. And then I built myself something similar to this. And the technology stack is super simple. It's a Next.js app running a WebSocket with that Docker container that runs a project called WebTop that basically encapsulates a Linux operating system and puts it on the web. And it runs an Electron.js app that basically captures the X and Y coordinates of where to collect the basic RPA 101 combined with a lot of LLM logic and so on. This is how this whole thing works. The UI is containerized inside a Docker container running inside a Linux distro. But this is virtualization 101, so you can think of also running a Windows here. I'm using robot.js for RPA, doing all the clicks and typing coming from a sequence database. And if it gets stuck, it goes through this vision fallback, loads an LLM of your own choice, this be Olama 3.2 or whatever self-hosted LLM you can get, plus omniparser, so that you can understand the metadata on the screen currently running, and then it will find the right sequence to resolve that. If it can't, then it will notify the human in the loop, and the human in the loop goes and remotely connects to this screen and then finds out what's the problem. And then once the problem is resolved, then it will be also, these new inputs will also be saved in the sequences database. So basically that's the feedback loop, and then that's how the AI agent will keep learning more and more and more. There is a YouTube video about this that you can watch later that I show this in a great detail and step by step on how this works. And also I'm building it in public. So literally you can watch me build every week. There's been a couple of weeks that I didn't do this because I had a lot of talks in SAP and Dativ and these big organizations where I went and traveled through across Germany multiple times, around 30 plus hours of travel. I still have to do a lot of editing. I have 7 talks that I have not yet uploaded on my YouTube channel. So therefore, this particular activity that I'm doing has been sacrificed a little bit. I didn't do a lot of progress here, but I'm looking for contributors. So if you want to contribute, please reach out. I work with clients like Klarna, Siemens, Allianz, and so on, including this big scale-up, $300 million scale-up company where I was the director of engineering, and I built the entire supply chain management in leading 2 teams, and it was a great experience in 2021 when I kind of like learned a lot, and I brought forward all of that knowledge to my startup in VoiceKit. So as I said, I'm building these AI agents and I'm sharing my story. And I started literally in January my entire journey, and it flew. Like I went everywhere and I talked a lot. I give workshops and I give real coding challenges, and it just kept going on and on and on. And I also do these online talks, AI talks with other AI influencers, in-person talks, also some workshops, online workshops, and I'm also the co-host of this amazing community of builders called AI Builders. It's happening every month in Berlin. And please stop by in Berlin if you are around. This is me talking about AI agents at Maranthic's AI campus. That is actually a new format we did in AI Builders, kind of a debate. I think we will continue bringing this format in. That's me talking about the same thing at HQ of Dativ in Nuremberg a couple of days ago. Still have to edit this. So all of this happened literally in the past couple of months. It was a big spike of things happening at once. And now I'm trying to find time. I'm also married. I have 2 little kids, 1 year and 6 years old. I lost 20 kilograms in the past 6-7 months. I have to maintain that health that I have. But still, since everything happened so fast and I I'm barely sleeping. I'm recording this. This is only for the love of AI agents, for the love of AI, and something that I really have a high passion to do. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in one of these workshops. Stop by, say hi. Your motivation, your likes, your resharing, everything means a lot to me. And I am super grateful of this journey as a super senior engineer who writes code. As usually we sit in a dark basement, we don't sit inside a room with these lights and a camera on our face and putting ourselves vulnerable to the world. I broke that shell that I had, and I was procrastinating to do content work for 4 years or so. And I broke that shell. That uh, I got out of my shell on 19th of January, and only in past couple of months I could do all of that what you saw in this introduction video. So please do subscribe, do join my workshops on a monthly basis, whether this be in person or online, and do keep pushing me. Otherwise, if I don't get all that love that you guys have been giving me for the past 3-4 months, I may fade out. I may stop producing these contents, and I will be super sad if that happens. Please don't let that happen. Thank you so much, and let's go on with our course.